All right, friends, welcome back. We are back to make a cover. I decided what I'm going to do. So if you watched the previous video, you know we did the flip through, or sort of just the Etsy share of the kit that we're using, the Glamping Camping kit from Poppy Shop Printables. And I had my lunch and gave it some thought and decided what I'm going to do for the cover. And I thought, in case you're new to junk journal making, it would be nice just to show you one way. This is just the way I do a lot of my covers. Not all of them, but it's just one way to do it. Fairly simple. And hopefully you can get some inspiration. So my name is Shary. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So the way I do my covers is I generally will use 2 of these manila envelopes that measure 12 by 9. This one, I've already taken the little thing out, but I just wanted to show you in case you can't find them that come without these. Just take it out, pretty simple. And then I just take my glue, which I have right here, and just glue down the flap. It's going to be covered, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but that just wanted to show you how I start those. So the material that I chose, I just went with some scraps that I had. To me, I felt like it suit this kit well. And it suits the way that I would decorate. If you watched the previous video, you know I want a hippie van, and this kit has a van in it. So I thought it would be fun to use a material that would be very much like how I would decorate. Now my travel trailer is decorated, we have it decorated more woodland theme. Moose, deer, bear. That's how I wanted to decorate that. But I did tell my husband, when the day comes that I get my van, my hippie van, I'm going to decorate it on the boho vintage campery side. So anyhow, that being said, let's get rolling. So what we're going to do, you might notice this one I had to add a little extra to because I did not have, these are just remnants and scraps. I needed a little bit more height, so I added just a little scrap piece to it. So this is going to be our front cover. So let me just set that aside for now. This is going to be our inside cover. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover both of these, and then we will sew them together. So essentially, one will be covered this way, one will be covered that way. So this is going to be the inside. So let's go ahead and start with that one. We can put this out of the way. Very, very simple. Basically, what I'm going to do is the inside is not going to have quilter's batting, but the outside will. And I wanted to do this. I've done some of my covers with, say Mod Podge or something where they're a little stiffer. This one I wanted to do a softer cover because it's going to get big and bulky as I use it on our travels. So the way I do this is I just go ahead and get my piece ready. We'll be folding it over, and then we will be sewing it together. But basically, it's just going to be glued to here, and then mitered corners glued, and then sewn. So let me grab, I have these sheets of really big paper, and they actually work really well underneath of this so that you just don't mess up your work surface. So I hope you are all doing well today. I'm doing very well. So the way I like to do this, since this is going to be the inside, sewn on the inside, I like to take and put my fabric this way. First thing I'm going to do is take and get some, this is Fabri-Tac. Hopefully it'll come out. I haven't used it in a while. And I'm not going to go all the way to the edges because I just want this to basically sort of tack down the material. It doesn't have to be really thick. That's good enough. And then I'll take a card and just sort of spread it so that you don't get those big globs in there that will sometimes show through the material. Okay. And then now what I'll do is I'll get my material and just get it into place and basically just center it as best as I can on there. That's good enough. Yeah, I hope you're all well and enjoying your summer. We have really enjoyed our summer. We haven't done a lot of camping, to say probably not as much as usual, but I guess with this big trip coming up, that could be why. So I'm just going to miter these corners so that I can fold them over neatly. They will probably have corners on them, the Tim Holtz corners. I usually do that, and I probably will on this one. I always do when I make them to sell them, almost always. But as I said, this is going to be for me, so. But yeah, we've been busy. We've done a lot of side-by-side rides. So we're able to just basically take off from our house and head up into the mountains, and it's just been so beautiful that we've done a few morning rides, which are nice because we get up early before it starts getting too hot. And then we have seen, let me grab a paper towel. Oh, I gotta refill my paper towels, don't I? We have seen some deer so far, lots of quail, a couple road runners, some chukar. No, we have, well, one or two. Yeah, we did see some chukar early on. We did. So now I'm just going to take my Fabri-Tac. I'm almost thinking I need to refill this and just sort of run it right along there. Keep in mind, with nail polish, Fabri-Tac will mess it up because it's acetone based. So there you go. But I don't care. Can always redo our nails, right? So there you just got a nice edge there. I don't know why. I always do my long edges first. My long sides first, I should say. Yeah, why didn't I think to fill this? Well, you know, you'd think, right? You got a YouTube channel, let's get prepared. But no, we're just flying by the seat of our pants here. Keeping it real, guys. This is how it would be in the craft room, right? So yeah, it's really pretty today. 70, what is it? Oh, 87 out, yeah. 70, that seemed a little cool. 87 right now, so yeah, so after I did my last video with the Etsy share, I went, sat out front on my porch and had my lunch, and it was really beautiful. Just tons of birds out today. So when I get done with this cover, because that'll probably be it for the videos for today, I will start cutting out some of the fussy cuts for the kit. And we'll make it our own too. We're not just gonna stick with the kit. I always add other elements to my journals. But yeah, I'll get the fussy cutting started, and then we'll start once you get the cover made, I feel like it's easy to throw the signatures together, because you can get your signatures thrown together and then you can put it together. It just, to me, it goes together quicker. If I don't have my cover made, I feel like I'm sort of stuck, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we've got the inside cover glued and ready to go. Okay, I am going to pause this video for 1 second while I refill my Fabri-Tac. Okay, Fabri-Tac is refilled. And so for anybody that might be new, that doesn't know, Fabri-Tac works really well on any surface or substrate that has fabric, lace, fabric, anything, linen, anything like that. Okay, so this will be the sandwiched side. So this is going to be our front side. So what we'll do is we'll get, again, our Fabri-Tac. This is just going to hold the quilter's batting on here. It doesn't have to be thick. We don't have to smush this around because you're not going to see it. It's just going to hold it on. So again, take your piece of batting, trying to stay in frame here. And it does not have to be perfect. It just has to basically be on there as best as you can get it. This one I was able to cut to size because I had a new package of quilter's batting. Sometimes I have to like puzzle piece them together if I'm getting down to the end. So there's our batting for our cover. So that makes it nice. And then now we can cover our front. So what we'll have to do is make sure that where I've had to add, that we have enough room on either side to fold over. So that's where our only real hitches are. We're going to have some extra fabric up here, but that's okay. We're going to be doing the same thing. So this is just a real easy way, in my opinion, to do a cover. I've done them other ways, but this is quite a simple way to do it. And just putting on, you can't really squish it down with this one, but with the Fabri-Tac on here, I mean the quilter's batting. I'm out of practice, guys, so excuse me if I don't seem like I know what I'm doing. I kind of do, but I'm out of practice with videos a little bit here, so. Okay, so I'm gonna want this to land right about there, so I have plenty of room to fold over and miter those edges. I think this is such pretty material. I think it goes really cute with the let me show you. I can get the bigger picture of the van. See, doesn't that go so cute together? Isn't that just going to be adorable? Okay, I digress, but I wanted to show you that. Okay, so what we can do here is we can just simply cut what we don't need, but save these little scraps because they make great clusters. They're wide enough, such as this, you can make a fabric flip. Okay, so same procedure. We will miter the corners. So from this point forward, now when we meet, we will be able to get started on putting the signature together and putting the journal together. And I think this is going to be so fun to have on my trip. I really think it's going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. And I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when it's all done. And I got stuff from all the fun places we go in here. That's just going to be a hoot. Gosh, this Fabri-Tac is running everywhere today. Let me get my little gluey guy out of the way. So what are you guys doing? Let me know in the description box, or the comments, I mean, what you got going this summer. Any fun vacations, trips? Have you already done them? And you're back. I imagine a lot of people are about getting ready to start school. I think we're getting sort of close to that time, aren't we? I know, I think my grandkids are going to be getting pretty close here pretty soon. I don't know. I think they start in August, but I don't exactly know when. But it just seems like the summers are so short anymore. I don't know. I like school starting after Labor Day. That just seems logical to me. But nobody asked my opinion, so there's that. Yeah, we've got our youngest granddaughter, Aspen. Poppy is going into kindergarten. And then her bigger brother is going into, is it second grade? I think he's going into second. Yeah, he's going into second. And then my Harper, my oldest granddaughter, what's she going into? Fourth or fifth? Gosh, can't remember. And then my older grandson, I think, is going into sixth. So she's going into fourth. He's going into sixth. She's going into fourth. So, yeah. And then our last little guy, Covey, he won't go into school till next year. He'll go into pre-K, I believe. But not this year. Mommy's still got him at home one more year. I don't think she's quite ready for him to go yet. That's her baby. She's my baby. And he's her baby. All right, we've got all of these corners on nicely. As tight as we can get them. And I'm just wiping off with a wet wipe because I'm trying not to mess my nails up. Won't be having to use Fabri-Tac, I don't think, too much more here in the immediate future, but put that away. Well, actually, no, I do need to use it again. I forgot. So now we've got our front cover, and I can decide if I want that addition, which you really can't even hardly see, at the bottom or the top. I think I'll put it at the bottom. It won't really matter, but now we do this, and we've got our inside and our outside. Cute, huh? Very cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some glue just on the inside of, forgot we had to do this still. So this won't go around the edge, it'll just go around here to hold the two together. So what I determined was my bottom piece. This is where you just kind of want to get them as close as you can to one another. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Make any adjustments you feel you might need to make. Remember, it's a junk journal. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, nor should you strive for it to be perfect, right? Oh, my doggies. Okay, so generally now what I'll do is I will go ahead and sew a zigzag around the outside. And I usually start at the bottom back corner. So I'm going to consider this being as how it's the inside, the bottom back corner. So if I mess up, then actually, should I do it? Let me do it out here. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Let me think. Let me think. So this is my front. Yes. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to start back here. I'm just going to zigzag and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have sewn on the covers together. So that is done. And basically all we've got to do now is get it folded over close as we can. Remember, these edges are a little rough, but we will be putting corners on those. So that'll cover those up. And it helps to protect them a little bit too. So I think that turned out really cute. I think that's going to be an adorable cover. I like the two material together. Very cute. Very, very cute. All right, you guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. Next time we get together, we will start on the signature, but we've gotten the cover at least put together, and that is a good start in my books. One thing I do want to mention, if you wanted to do a tie that, say, was on the inside, that you could just take and tie your journal together, you would put that in before you sew these two pieces together. I won't do that because I'll just make some sort of attachment here and we'll tie it together that way. But there you have it. That is our very easy cover made with scraps of material and two 9x12 manila envelopes. So, all right, you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to ring that bell because we've got a lot of work to do and I'm going to be uploading videos. So ring that bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until then, stay safe, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.